Hello everyone, this is Deepak Gangbuda. So welcome back to the another video and another day. So I hope all guys are doing good. Me too. You know that guys, I do make a lot of video about English, right? So if you're new here, do subscribe. Try to watch full video. So nowadays, I do not post continually like a regular because I do not have a time. So I am a little bit busy. So that's why. As well, I'm doing boxing, so that's why guys, look at here, right, boxing gloves. So that's why I need to manage my time. So that's why maybe I will try to focus my like YouTube channel, maybe coming day, right, not this month. After a couple of months I will focus. And another is most important, and after a couple of week I will make a video in public area, and there it's I can grab a different confidence, different knowledge, and what I have faced in front of camera, in front of me. So guys, and then today my questions is I have questions for myself, and I need to explain about in front of you guys. So that's why, okay, let's go start. I'm going to start the question right from Google site, about English. So maybe it is difficult for me. Okay, so yeah, I will try. C2 level questions, right? C2 level question, it's very difficult for everyone, right? But my English is not a match for C2 level, and I am still a beginner right now here. Not beginner, right? Still I'm learning, and I have almost there are 14 months course for like learning English, but I cannot write YouTube family viewers, like everything, right? Because I do not edit, I do not focus like like a thumbnail, like so many lot of things, right? I just do recording in front of a camera, and then after a couple of minutes I post right after a couple of minutes. So that's why maybe. And another reasons is why I did not write, because I grow my YouTube channel, because there is a reason. It's maybe my English is not good, so that's why definitely I will try to better compare with past day, like I mean before day, right? So now I have good confidence as well. Not good English, right? So that guys, but my English is, for me, it's good. It's good, and still I'm learning English every day, right? Now I read on the book, right? Another best book for me. So yeah, okay, guys. Okay, let's get started on the questions. Another question is its question is most important for everyone, but for me it's a little bit difficult, right? Describe a difficult decision you have made. What happened, right? That guys, I'm talking honestly, it was my bad decision in my life, right? And time waste, money waste, everything waste, right? I had when I was sixth class, and the time you know I had a decision, I will become a professional doctor, right? And it was my dream. So and after six, and I was seven, and after seven I was eight, and after 8, and then like I will passing out from my high school, like yeah, I am a student of like science background, so it was good, and then another it's most important bad story. So after high school I did do like it's in Nepal CE exam for became MBBS, like I did entrance exam, and I was did not achieve I did not successful. I had submitted there are 2 times, right? I don't know why. Maybe I was weak, right? And then per entrance became a doctor, and then I was thinking about if I'm gonna be professional doctor, I can write, I can like I had a lot of dream, but I kick out all dream from my mind, right? So it was my biggest mistake. I want to become a doctor, right? And after high school, and I I had tried 2 times. I did not qualify, right? And like I feel so like bad, but it's okay, no problems. And that time I was almost 18 years, and now I'm 21 years old. And like uh, in my life, it was biggest mistake, right? And I feel regret so many time, right? That time I had like a pick other subjects and other major, and I did easily qualify because I was a good learner, not intelligent student, right? I'm a good student. I'm a good learner, but not intelligent, right? But I don't know why. It was my dream. Became a doctor, but I didn't qualify. Still, now I forget education, bro. I never back like bachelor, like I never focus like bachelor, like and management, like any kind of bachelor. I do not want to speak because dream is dream, bro. Like, right? It is, right? So I mean, dream is always dream, right? If I have dreamed to became a doctor, and how can I like pick other subject, right? I know that like biological term, chemistry, physics, like math, those things, right? But but if I'm gonna I'm gonna not success or not achieve, right? I'm not gonna like select for that dream, and how can I think like other subject, right? So no, my parents and me like it's to take degree other subject, but I never think if I should to take like bachelor, and I want to just take MBBS, right? Because it is my dream, bro, and it was my thing, and it was my dream, and I did not select that dream, and just I had kick out from my mind for education. No, not necessary for me education, right? So that is the dream is a dream, but it was my bad decision in my life, right? So now I have a little bit frustrated. No, no, not true, right? And so many people have the different like dream, but they did not success, right? But in other thing is most important. I was create my YouTube channel when I was 2023, but I did not post regularly because I did focus for entrance exam, so that's why. But now I have full focus for this YouTube, but I don't have any kind of content, so that's why it is bad for me, right? It's a kind of problem. I will try to do, bro. It's a kind of problem, but I know that how much important English, so that's why I'm here every day. It's to practice behind the camera, in front of camera, and in front of my friends. Yeah, when I meet with my friend, now I can talk in English, bro, not Nepali, right? So it is the best for me. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow, guys. If you have any questions, ask me, and I will try to handle.